Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you are when you see this video. My name is Deanne D. Matthews, and for those of you living in the San Francisco Bay Area, some of you know me as a friend or as a local musician. But my public face to the world, or at least a big part of it, is that I am the author of The Freedom Guide for Music Creators. This is the third edition, and I've had the honor and the blessing of being an author, helping out local musicians with important music business issues since 2008. This is edition 3. But this isn't the book I want to talk to you about. The book I want to talk to you about is coming out on October 15th. It'll be available at that time, and right now it's scheduled at $2.99 on Kindle. It will be down to 99 cents. Because I want musicians, as they approach the end of the year and come into the new year, to have laser targeted information depending on what state of work they are in. Imagine this. You're a musician. You've been putting your work in. You may be a young musician. You may be a more seasoned musician. You've been putting your work in for a long time. And suddenly, the deal of your dream arrives. The company you've been wanting to work for finally approaches you. And they're talking to you about a fantastic deal. And if you get this deal, this is really going to change the game for you. And then they present you with the contract. And like most people, there are terms in that contract that you haven't seen before. And you also are thinking, are there things that need to be in this contract that may not be here? After all, I've all heard the stories about musicians who did contracts and signed deals and didn't get paid. What do I need to have in here to make sure that I get paid? This is a common question. And so my third book is meant to address it. From 360 deal to work for hire clause, 15 music business terms to know. My new book is, as I say, laser targeted for musicians who are getting ready to move into that sphere of getting those deals. There are a bunch of things that are in standard contracts that you need to know about. You need to be aware of because they will affect whether or not you get what you deserve for your music. There are some things you may not know about that you need to have in your contracts to make sure you get paid at all. Most record executives are not going to tell you what those are. I am. Over the next several days, we're going to start talking about what's in this book for you. Some terms you need to know about. And at the end of this process, I'm hoping you'll take the next step to educate yourself and also to make sure you can move forward strong in your music career by purchasing From 360 deal to work for hire clause, 15 music business terms to know. It'll be available on Amazon Kindle on October the 15th. We'll be talking about some of the terms in the book over the next few days. What is a 360 deal? You need to know, or you could be on the street making music and someone's coming along to take that money from you. You need to know. What's a work for hire clause? Shouldn't be in a standard record contract, but if you do session work, this comes up. And occasionally, depending on how you get this next deal, there may be some overlapping language, and there are plenty of terms in between. Also, right now, between the launch date and November the 10th, you will find coupons to other versions of my work. If you want to expand your education, there's a discount on this book coupon indefinitely when you find this book. And if you want someone to walk you through the process of doing your copyrights, there's also going to be a coupon to my Udemy course, The Ultimate Guide to Copyright Songs. Here's the challenge. Udemy only allows me to do a coupon for the next 30 or so days. So by the time you see this, we're in that 30-day period. And so that coupon at the reduced cost will only be good until November the 13th. So if you want to, once you finish this book and you want to move on to further levels of education in the copyright area, or if you have songs you want to get registered for copyright, that expires on November 13th. So if you purchase this between October 15th and November 13th, you get maximum value for your investment. Again, I'll see you again tomorrow, and we'll be discussing other aspects. What's in this book for you? If you should decide to purchase the book, here's what I ask you for. first, make use of it. And second, also leave me a nice review, because that allows it to become more visible on Amazon so more musicians can benefit. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. Goodbye.